in my head, I was exposed to how things were supposed to be done. So I met a lot of resistance when I would say, oh, as an actress, even at that time, over 20 years ago, I would say, I would like to sign something that will protect me, and then they will kick against it. They will fight me.
Yeah.
Or they will say, oh, take a script and we're filming tomorrow or day after tomorrow. How much you will take? I'm like, it doesn't work like that. If you give me the script, I want to read it. I want to understand what I'm doing before we even talk about money. Or I will say, I don't know anything about, the business side of this yet. I have someone who represents me. You are bringing manager, small girl like you. So there were a lot of things that they were pushing back on.
Can't go.
You didn't run. At least I tried.
No, you tried.
Half ticket money. Ticket money.
There's nothing like half.
Don't be cheating. 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
Yeah, that's the challenge now.
See.
Capturing your interest from all around the world to keep you updated, educated, and entertained. This is Talk with Oloye. We talk, we learn, we gist, we have fun together. Don't miss out, because we've got all the fun, fashion trends, we've got all the music today and tomorrow, sports, local and international, education. We keep your mind alive, because we've got all-round entertainment and lifestyle. You've got to dance, dance, and dance. Always join us as we juggle all things together in a fun and educative way, right here on Talk with Oloye. For inquiries, advert placement, and partnership, you may call +234 8134 50040 or +324 769 10758. Send us an email to talkwitholoye@gmail.com. Talk with Oloye keeps your mind alive.
Hello everyone, I'm in Lagos to catch up with one of Nollywood's most talented and well-accomplished actress, Stella Damasus. Finally. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to yet another exciting edition of Talk with Oloye. Today, I'm privileged, indeed honored, to be sitting down with a remarkable, amazing, animated, and a quintessential personality. She is one of Nollywood's most talented and accomplished actors. Ladies and gentlemen, it's with great pleasure and excitement and profound enthusiasm I welcome the ultimate screen goddess, the one and only Stella Damasus to Talk with Oloye.
Thank you so much for having me.
How are you?
I'm good.
Thank you for taking our time.
Yes.
To touch schedule.
Thank you.
Finally.
Finally, right?
Yes, Stella. I've been troubling her for the past 8 months.
I know. She's been troubling me too.
2 years, so I said you must make it happen. She's very pretty and you're so quiet.
Thank you.
How about this?
My flowers. Thank you so much. They're pretty.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So I just move straight.
Thank you.
How did it all get started? What was your journey like? What was your first audition experiences like? We just want to know.
My first audition, like professionally, was by accident, actually.
That's what I'd like to hear.
Yeah, because I wanted to do the arts. I wanted to do creative arts so bad, but my family, they no agree. They were fighting me. They wanted me to do law. Okay. So I actually started in, I did business and industrial law as a diploma. But then when it became time to go into it fully, I said no. So I ran to Uniben and I did theater arts, came back after 1 year. I'm like, no, I'm going to Unilag to do theater arts. So I didn't know that I'll be professional until one day I was in my sister's house. I was living in my sister's house in Oloye. So a friend of mine came and said, that I should escort her somewhere. And she said she was going for a movie audition. I didn't know anything about it at the time. And then I followed her there. They were doing the auditions and all that. So I did an audition. And then someone came out and asked me if I'd auditioned. I said, no, I haven't. I came with a friend. So he said, "Oh, I like the way you look and the way you speak. Come inside." And I said, "Okay." So I went inside, and someone saw me there. He looked at me and like, "Are you related to Kate and Sandra Damasus?" I'm like, "How do you know that?" "Say your face, what's your name?" I said, "Stella Damasus." "It's Kate." I said, "Yes." So why are you asking? So my name is Matthias Obayabo. I think he was the director of the project. And he says he knew my siblings and all. So I read and didn't think anything of it until 3 weeks later. I was working in a studio called Clink Studios. When they came to the studio and said, "Oh, we liked your audition, we would like you to do the job."
Yeah.
And they were going to offer me, was it 10,000 naira at that time, to do a job, and my scenes were for 3 days. Meanwhile, when I was staying in Clink, I was basically a studio rat. They were paying me only 700 naira in a whole month. In a whole month. So imagine, I don't hit jackpot. Now I'm saying, if my family like when they kill me for this one, we die here. But after that, it became much easier to go for auditions. And the film came out, and people started seeing my face, and the rest is history.
Man, I'm so excited. When you started acting, did you have anyone you looked up to as a young actor? Like
Nigerians, you mean? In
doesn't
Nollywood?
matter. Generally,
I mean,
there must be someone like, okay, I want to be like, one day.
There was Julia Roberts. There was the male actor Anthony Hopkins. I call him my dad.
I love it.
Yes. But in Nigeria, I looked up to Hilda Dokubo.
Okay.
I loved her.
I look alike.
And then Liz Benson was a queen. Like I said, one day, I will be in the same screen where you have these people. So I looked up to people like that. There was Ngozi Nwosu. I just saw females at that time, and I just loved the fact that they were allowed to do what they wanted to do and be whoever they wanted to be. That freedom was what attracted me. So like, these are the people who inspire me to want to do this.
Okay, that's very nice. Do you remember your first ever role you played? The first ever?
Yeah. It was...
They called you and you...
Yeah, that was the film I was talking about. That guy recognized my name.
And what was the role?
So I played Kenneth Okonkwo's girlfriend.
Okay.
I can't even remember the character name. But that was a very scary period for me because I was thrown into this job, and my first encounter was to act opposite a legend, because we only saw him in Living in Bondage, and we were like, this is like the first proper movie star that we can all recognize. Yeah. So yeah, but it was good. I can't even remember my character name, but yeah, it was.
Because you've done several.
This was in what, 96?
My next question. What was it like for you the first time you acted alongside my legends such as Peter Duce, RMD, and Joker Silva? Were you intimidated or starstruck?
I wasn't intimidated. I was, would I say starstruck? Meeting them, the initial meeting was very big for me. So I wasn't intimidated, but I was hoping that, you know how we say, I don't go fall my hand. I didn't want to fall my hand.
Yeah.
But they were so gracious to me. They were so nice to me. They saw that I was a bit nervous because working with people like you, where they look, for house.
But you're excited.
I was excited. I was happy because I'm like, finally, I get to share a screen with these people whom I've watched growing up as a kid, and now I'm here.
Do you know that I'm a little bit relaxed?
Why?
I was.
You were shaking. But now you're cool, right?
The name. Yeah. That troublemaker. Silva, you. I can imagine, like those legends were like acting with them, you'll be like starstruck or whatever.
And when they come on set and you tell them, oh, you're acting with this young girl who's new, because I was almost like I was a teenager. So the impression will be, I hope this girl will do well and not waste my time. But when I went in there and I did my thing, they were also encouraging, like, you're a very talented person, just do this, do that, and they were just encouraging and teaching me and stuff like that. So it was good.
Yeah, because I had also that experience. I met, I won't mention her name, a big Nigerian politician in London. Believe me, I was like, then she looked at me, she said, Nami. I was really like...
Yeah, I do that a lot. You see, hi, I'll say it's me, it's fine. Nami.
Okay, what were the challenges you faced during your early years career, you know?
I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to approach the industry in a different way, in a professional way, because I was exposed. My family made sure that we were exposed mentally in terms of the outside world, the Western world, how things were going. So in my head, I was exposed to how things were supposed to be done. So I met a lot of resistance when I would say, oh, as an actress, even at that time, over 20 years ago, I would say I would like to sign something that will protect me, and then they will kick against it. They will fight me.
Professionally, yeah.
Or they will say, oh, take a script and we're filming tomorrow or day after tomorrow. How much you will take? I'm like, it doesn't work like that. If you give me the script, I want to read it. I want to understand what I'm doing before we even talk about money. Or I will say, I don't know anything about, the business side of this yet. I have someone who represents me. You are bringing manager, small girl like you. So there were a lot of things that they were pushing back on that they didn't want, for anybody to exercise. I thought these were my rights. This is how they do it in America. You would hear things, you would read things, and you're wondering why is it that they're not allowing me do things the right way. If you tell me call time is 7, I want to be there at 7. But you are there at 7 and production is not starting at 10. And then when they come and you're telling them, I will not stay till midnight, because you told me 7 to at least 9. But because you guys came late, you want to keep me till midnight, I won't agree. And then that causes a problem. Oh, she's too strict. She's too difficult.
Maybe you're rebellious.
She's too this. Yes. So, and then as a female who's young, you're not supposed to be opinionated. You're not supposed to have a voice of your own. But when they see you that you're outspoken, you can speak for yourself, they see it as offensive, but they don't realize that we were raised in my home to stand up for your rights, speak up for yourself. You're educated enough to know what your rights are, so stand by it, So those are the kind of challenges I faced, which is different from responses you get from other people. They faced other types of challenges.
I know.
This is my own. Yeah.
Let's go to, are you picky when it comes to scripts?
Definitely.
What's the first thing you look for in the script? If they come with a silly script and offer you good money, will you take it?
I've never been honest. I'm going to be honest with you. Honest. Yes, totally.
About ego.
Look, I'll tell you one thing.
You're talking about ego.
I've never been a commercial actor.
Really?
There is a difference between being a commercial actor and an artistic actor.
Okay.
I've always been an artistic actor, and I always say to people that if you count how many movies I've done in my whole life, it not reached 250. But people who Stella, the legend, she's been there. There are people who started 7 years ago and they've done over 300 to 400 movies. But in the span of, I've been there for about 28 years now, I haven't done up to 250 because I'm very particular about the kind of movies I do. The story has to make sense. It has to be impactful. My role has to be important in the grand scheme of things, because if not, why am I here? Your money is not moving me because, again, it comes back to my background. I was not raised to be greedy, and I was not raised with poverty mentality. I'm not saying that my father was the wealthiest of them all, but they made sure that they provided enough for us to know that we're content. We're satisfied with where we were. If you give me something I don't like, it doesn't make sense to me, and you offer me heaven and earth, I will tell you, I'm not taking it because I don't need the money. But I won't compromise because people see me, and when people tell me, when I see a movie that you are in front of the poster, or I hear that Stella is in the movie, I want to see because I know it's good, because I know you will do only good movies. I don't want that to change. It matters to me that my fans look out for my movies because they know that if I'm a part of this, it has to make sense.
So the production must be top notch, the script and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to take you back, if you don't mind. When did you realize that you had a talent for acting? When?
I was a kid.
Okay.
I was a kid.
So you were singing you acted?
In school, in primary school, I was doing all the drama, the singing, everything, I would disturb my parents. I want to join this, I want to do that. So I started performing right when I was a kid. And even in my home, as a little girl, I would take the cord, then electric kettle. And I'll take the cord and I'll be in front of the TV and I'm singing to Bonnie M, and I'm singing all kinds of songs, and I'm in the bathroom, I'm looking at the mirror, I'm acting to myself, like I'm playing like 5 different roles. And if I'm supposed to be in the bathroom for 30 minutes, I'm there for an hour, and everybody's like, what are you doing there? Come on.
Okay, so you knew.
You don't take. So I actually knew that I was artistic and I was creative from a very young age. Yeah.
Yeah, it's over 2 or 3 decades. The industry has changed a lot. So what's your approach towards change? You know,
When we say change, it depends on the aspect of it that has changed. There are so many aspects of it that I expected the change to be more prevalent in, but they're not. Change in terms of technology, in terms of distribution and recognition all over the world, I agree with that. But change in terms of the structure, change in terms of capacity building, in terms of the way crew members and cast are treated, change in terms of agreements, following agreements and contracts and legally binding documents, all of those things, we still have a problem with that. I still have a problem with that. So whilst we're changing...
So why don't you talk to the Actors Guild? Or
yeah, it's not just a function of the Actors Guild, it's a function of the producers, the directors, all the collaborative departments all together. It has to come from the top. You know, you have to be able to say, let us come together and agree that this structure will work for all of us. But then you have some people who want to do this with you, but the majority of the people that you have are the greedy ones who don't want things to work, because if things work right, it doesn't favor them. Same thing with our politics. So it's a tall order. So what I always say is, when you find that there are problems in certain areas, do your best in your own little way to make a difference. And so that's why I've been training actors since 2016. And I always train my actors, I tell them, have representation, have legally binding documents, have your contract signed, have somebody look over it, even if you don't have a lawyer. Make sure that these are your terms and conditions. And if the production says, do this, do it exactly the way you have agreed for them to do it. But they also have to meet you halfway. So I'm teaching a new crop of actors who are going to be stars tomorrow. I'm already changing their mindset and say, this is what we're doing now, but this is not how it's supposed to be. Structure it better by doing X, Y, Z. And by God's grace, small, if everybody finds their own area of strength and tries to change the mindset of the younger ones, the upcoming actors, then the industry can start changing. If a director decides, I want to mentor 10 upcoming directors who right now are gaffers or production assistants, let me start teaching them how it's supposed to be. Then in the next 3-4 years, when they become directors, they start to think differently. So it's all about the mindset. If we can start changing them before they become big and all of that, then we'll start to see change.
Okay, it's good.
Yeah.
The next question is about your music career. You released 2 albums. By today's standard, they would have been a blast. You know, do you have any plans for future music project? Are you going back? Because I had, you promised me you're going to sing. You can sing.
Did I promise that?
Yes.
Please, where do you see it? Do you sign agreement? I don't know what you're talking about.
And let's take a ride. I know a man that will treat you right. I know a man so fly, he can walk on water.
Anyway, I didn't release 2 albums, so it was just one.
Okay.
I didn't want to pursue music as a career. It was too stressful, because at that time, I had to think about record label, distribution, my music videos, this one, that one, the packaging. It was too stressful. So I said, I love to sing. Let me just sing and put it out there. People will hear them, they hear them.
That's why I said by now, those stats would have been a blast, regardless.
But
so you're not going back?
Nah, not to be a musician, like a professional musician. Nah, I would sing. I can probably release 1 or 2 singles here and there, but not because I want it to be a career or start calling me. I've always had a live band. I always did live band. I loved that. So, but not as like Tiwa Savage or Yemi Alade. I will now be a proper musician. Nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not. That ship has sailed.
I read that the time you're looking for a girl, you Natasha, you acted with.
Yes.
So what was it all about? Was she promising?
Very.
So why were you looking for Natasha? It was all over.
Yeah.
So I said, I'm going to ask you that today.
She was a girl that played my daughter in a movie. She was a baby at that time.
Seriously?
So, yes. So when I was looking for her, I think it wasn't you, it was Ruma and I were talking about, we saw pictures, because I was looking at old pictures and I saw her, I was carrying her, and I'm like, I don't know where this girl is. I wonder where she is or what she's doing, because I do that from time to time. When I remember people that I worked with over 20 years ago, I'm like, I want to find this person and make sure they're okay and just reconnect, So I was searching for her all over the internet, and I finally found her. She reached out to me.
Really?
Yes.
Nice.
She's such a big girl now, but she's into the health industry and everything. She's no longer in the movie industry, but she's doing so well. She's much older now and all of that. So yeah.
Okay, thank you very much for the insight. Beautiful. Please don't go away. We'll be right back to talk with Oloye after this short break.
Better countryman and woman, shey you dey find correct farm wey tanda gidigba wey get quality healthy livestock. Oya na here you don reach so. Jollion Royal Farm don land brekete. Dem full ground no be small for your Christmas and New Year jollifications bye. For Jollion Royal Farm, dem get ogbonge fresh eggs, chicken, turkey, pigs dem wey don chop belle full, goat, fish, snail, crabs, even dog no carry last. As e take be for Jollion Royal Farm, dem get their customer for once. Na their #1 priority make dem satisfy dem wella. So give dem quality fresh farm produce wey go make sense, wey get level for clean and perfilicious environment where their livestock dem dey. Oya now, wetin you come dey wait for? Sharparly make you go visit Jollion Royal Farm, number 20 Egwasco Road, opposite Okas Market, Benin City. Or you fit to tanana dem for Jollion Royal Farm. Make you call John 08132953219, or you fit to call Gideon 07025092412, Victor for 07041614655, Helen 09065651604, Emeka 08126262158. Jollion Royal Farm, happy animal na him dey make customer belle sweet.
Hey lovelies, no, this is not another episode of Stella Damasus Diaries or Ask Stella. It's something even better. Want a hint? Yep, Stella Damasus TV is officially launching very soon right here on YouTube. Get ready for amazing, top-notch quality entertainment, from feature films to series, shorts, documentaries, and so much more. I'm so excited for this journey because I get to share amazing content with you and also feature many of the fresh and talented actors in Nollywood, a lot of them who have been trained by me in my academy and Actors Playhouse. Filmmaking is a business, and as a producer, I completely understand the desire and need to cast established and well-known actors. But as a well-known actor who remembers the hustle and struggle to get to this point, I've decided to launch a platform where I can give new actors who have been trained a chance to do what they love and be seen by the world. So, welcome to Stella Damasus TV, the home of refreshing and excellent entertainment. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications because Santa might just have a gift for you right here on Stella Damasus TV YouTube channel.
Welcome back. Glad to continue my exciting program with my very amazing guest, Stella Damasus. How are you doing?
Very well,
Hope
thank
you're
you.
enjoying yourself.
It's been great so far.
I love this.
This one, I'm going to put it anyway. You know how I do my background. You always see all those colorful things. So.
Yes. Without wasting much of your time, we'll go straight to the Oloye challenge. The Q&A, name the music, and the current affairs and so on.
I don't feel ambidextrous.
You don't feel. Oh, just simple. What's your favorite color?
Turquoise.
Okay. Favorite cartoon character? Not say about
Johnny Bravo.
What's it?
Johnny Bravo.
Tell me. I know if I'm only Tom and Jerry. Maybe I'm old because I'm older.
You need to look for Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo. Like, okay, that's good. I'm the to Please mention 3 musical artists that go by the first name Bob in 3 seconds.
No, Bob Marley, Bob McPherson, Bob Williams, which other?
No, not Bob Williams. You're right.
Bob Marley, Bob McPherson, and Bob
Geldof, Bob Sinclair, Bob.
It's not music. Now music you talk.
Now talk now.
I don't call it 2 hours.
You got 23.
I don't go to over 3. That will not be past man.
It's right. Since you grew up in Benin City,
Ew.
what was the name of the first amusement park in Benin City then? Remember now, during Christmas time, our parents.
Would they go park?
Amusement park.
I go. I not go. I'm too small to go that time.
Amusement park.
I say I not go. Now they enjoy amusement park. I not go. That in my time, Christmas, we were home or we visit someone and that was basically it. Or people will come to the house. Now then go amusement park. I not go.
So you want to tell me you've not heard of Ekai Amusement Park?
Ekai
Amusement Park.
Ekai. That's the person that will know.
Yes.
Now she enjoy pass. So being not, I know, I didn't know that.
So you did that. Okay.
I didn't.
How does it feel being one of Nollywood's most celebrated personality?
I'm honored. I'm very honored. I'm grateful for where I am, and it's just God that sustained me and brought me here.
This one is very important. What has been your craziest fan encounter?
Oh, so many years ago in ShopRite, someone took off his shirt and asked me to sign something. I should sign on his chest. I'm like, I can't do that.
You didn't do it?
I couldn't.
Why not?
He bugged me though. I couldn't do it at first, but I had to before we left because he said not the command that he would do it. I'm like, guy.
Okay, I like this question. The next one. Who do you trade places with for a day?
The president.
You don't have a name? Some people, some said Oprah Winfrey, some said Obama. Someone even mentioned, someone said Obasanjo. So it doesn't matter. Who would you? I want you to name.
I would trade places with Bola Ahmed Tinubu for just one day, and sit in that place and see what the whole wahala is about. And if there are changes to be made, I will make those changes. But if he's doing the right thing, then I would know. But I just want to be him for one day and see what's happening in the country.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at it very well. In 3 seconds, two names, two of the photos that make a very popular English name.
Two of the names here.
Two of the images that makes a very, very popular English name.
Go.
No. Let me help you.
Give me an example. I don't understand. That makes two of the images.
That make a very popular English name. Combined together make a very popular English name.
Stephen.
You said. You said.
What did she say?
Yes, she said. I told her don't give her a spoil.
Oh, okay.
She answered it correctly, and even Amanda answered it correctly.
Oh, nice.
Stephen, that's good.
Yeah.
And we are going there now. The balloon. You have to put them like in 5 seconds. So them can't. Go!
You didn't run. At least I tried.
No, you tried.
Half ticket money. Ticket money.
There's nothing like half.
Don't be cheating. 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
Yeah, that's the challenge now.
See, I did this in how many? 7 seconds. All these balloons. Who go figure them? 5
seconds.
Okay, so half.
You've tried.
Half.
I'll talk to my management.
Half.
I'll talk to the team. Thank you very much.
Listen with us.
I can't see music now.
That's all you're playing.
Yes, you have to.
Amanda. Last night I dreamt of something. Lucky guess. Last night I dreamt of something. Just like I never thought I knew the song. Young girl with eyes like the desert.
Yes, yeah. Okay, now the second one.
Hey.
No, you get it. Don't be scared. Get this one.
Time na money.
Time na money, oh, time na money. Time na money, oh, time na money. Time na money, yeah. Use your time well.
Yes. You go down, so.
I hear you.
The last one.
Me, as I did.
You don't do that. You should not
My chair dancer.
Chair dancer. Okay.
Tete Nonola. No. What do you play, so? Everyday people.
Arrested Development.
Arrested Development. Hey.
This one is so precious.
Everyday people. Thank God I remember all this song.
Do you remember this?
This book is very good.
No.
Queen Pie.
Yeah, you for marijuana. So please, I just want you to read this.
A cat, a fat cat, a fat cat, a fat cat sat on the mat. A cat sat on the mat. I know they see without my glasses. Ma, read the whole page. A rat, a fat rat.
A rat, a fat rat. I love that.
A fat rat sat. A rat sat on a mat. A mat on a mat. Sat on a mat. On a mat sat a cat. That's how we learned to read. Yeah. It was so good. Is this mine? I'm keeping it.
Yes, keep it.
Oh yeah, I love it. This is fun.
Yes, that's
This was fun. I've not had an interview like this.
You see, I told you, it's very
cool.
different. Check my page, check my YouTube channel.
Nice.
Totally different. We make the celebrity relax and something else.
It's cool. It's cool. I like it.
I'm so happy. So,
Hey lovelies, this is Stella Damasus. I have been on an amazing show called Talk with Oloye, and trust me, I've had a blast. I've had a time of my life. You guys don't want to miss this. Watch all his shows, watch mine too. But this is a good show.
thank you very much. And I think we've come to the end of the program. Stella Damasus, I want to thank you, Jenny, from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you.
Taking our time. I really, really appreciate it. Now, I'm not nervous anymore.
No.
But,
And thanks
I
to
will take you to Mama Puto.
thanks, I go chop oh. Even a mala joint.
Really? You see, you happy? Stella Damasus.
No.
So now,
But thanks to my older sister,
Ruben.
Sylvia Amadaso.
Sylvia Madasu, that's my G.
Yeah.
Sylvia, thank you very much. You know I owe you. You go owe me for waste. You made it possible. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Ruben.
Ruben, too. Thank you very much. Peace. And until next time, Oloye.